and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Tyrese Maxey. Paul George is out there with Martin. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Gordon in at the 2 guard. And for the Lakers, the guard spots filled by Russell and Reeves. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 slot. Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQ from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Now here is Hachimura. LeBron outside. Davis with a screen on Martin. Over Martin. And too long on the shot. Now the 76ers with it. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
That one falls.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
Now, here is George. He had 15 points last outing. Here's Maxey. And a miss there on the triple. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by James. Russell's got his second bucket.
Inside, Russell definitely has the touch. Just pops it in nicely.
Gordon, the pass to Maxey. Gordon with a screen on Russell. Outside, George. No good from outside. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Traps in the tray.
You know, LeBron's not really known for his quick trigger, but showing you right there that he does have catch-and-shoot ability.
Bounce pass, Gordon. And here's Maxey. We saw him with 19 points his last outing.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
Philadelphia's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Now here's Gordon. They need this. Connects from 3-point range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Davis against George. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, the Sixers this summer signing Paul George to create a star trio, along with the great value signings around the edges. Philly is widely regarded as one of the league's most improved rosters. And guys, this team is poised to compete with the league's best. They have a big 3, and they have a real chance now to win a championship.
No doubt about it. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. And he knocks down the first one.
When you talk about two-way impact on the game, AD might be the top guy in the league. I mean, when he's healthy, he's a menace on defense with that length and timing, and offensively, he can carry a team.
And both free throws good for Davis.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
The legendary, fantastic, legendary.
Now a chance to see the numbers for George. Coming off a terrific season, and he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And like a thief in the night, he will pick your pocket clean. Top 10 in steals, as you said last year, always a threat to cause a turnover. The 76ers trail by 5. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. When I asked him how hard it is to game plan for Paul George, he just chuckled. He said he's one of the hardest guys in the league to guard and really challenged our team to make sure we're communicating whenever he has the ball. It will be, as always, a team-first approach to slowing down PG-13. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And again, no good by the Lakers. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Outside Gordon. Reeves against Maxey. Kept alive. Lakers leading by 5. From downtown. And it's Russell missing. Outside Gordon. Pass to Maxey. George against Reeves. Count the basket. George has got 5 points so far.
Stepping in from the line, George, very good and capable from mid-range.
James kicks to Russell. Back to James. James, a screen on Maxey. And it's Russell missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Back to Maxey. Over Russell. Maxey, no good.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Davis. No good that time. Good D by Drummond. The 76ers trail by 3. Maxey finds Drummond in the corner. George with it. Outside, Maxey. That ball's nice feed that time from George.
The numbers testify. Tyrese Maxey is one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA.
James outside. Russell sets a screen for LeBron. And again, the Lakers no good.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
The same day, Clark, that Tyrese Maxey was named to the All-Star game, he scored a career high and was great doing it.
How about that, Kevin? How ironic is that? It was his first All-Star selection, by the way, but this has been the story with Maxey. I mean, he just continues to make great progress in his game. He's a really dynamic young player with still room to grow.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Since all Laker fans, time to cheer on your Lakers hype squad. Let me hear you right now. Attention fans, on the court is your hype squad. Football, and let's hear it. Who wants the t-shirt? I can't hear you.
Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. 5th on the list, LeBron James.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Russell sets a screen for Reeves. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Philadelphia ball.
They could retake the lead after trailing for a while.
Nice work to hang around and just give yourself a chance. Put yourself in position.
The shot by George, wide open. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Trying to get something going. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Hachimura. Hachimura's got 3 assists tonight. 76ers trailing. Outside, Maxey over Russell. Rebound the Lakers. Come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Stolen by Reeves. James with it. George picks him up. James finds Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James. 6 points for Anthony Davis.
He's automatic at the rim with that size and wingspan.
George passes to Drummond. Pass to Maxey. For the 3. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Reeves the pass to Russell. Davis with a screen on Maxey. And Russell gets it to go.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
On the wing, Gordon. He's defended by Reeves. And Clark, in this early phase of the season, our new teammates still getting used to each other.
Yeah, I would think that's the case in most situations, Kevin, and that's the flip side of having a long regular season. Physically, it's challenging, no doubt about it. But over the long haul, you do have an opportunity to come together and gel as a group.
No good on that.
Really appreciate the all-around game of Gordon. He's an underrated defender, but a dynamic scorer.
Christie, he's checked in for Los Angeles. The 76ers also with a sub. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Maxey. He doesn't get the second one. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. 4-point game. Out to the right wing. Pass to Reeves. Here's Hachimura. The 3-pointer, no good. Now George. To the paint. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Another day, another chance at the rim for Drummond. This is where he likes to do his best eating.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go! Let's see those hands move. Get down. We have 3 here.
some changes here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Anthony Davis, and LeBron's subbed in for Christon.
Jackson Hayes. LeBron James.
The Lakers in the lead. Now, here is Russell. He has 7. Inside, and Hayes throws it down.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Lowry kicks to Drummond. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Here's George. Got it. Good job in the low post. George has got 7 points in the game.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Reeves in the corner. George against James. Over to the left wing. Hayes. And the rebound goes to Martin. The 76ers have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. In the corner, Drummond with it. Martin with the screen for Lowry. Shot clock at 5. Outside for George. Over LeBron. They grab their own miss. Drummond finds George. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up. This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Drummond sets the screen for Gordon. And the 76ers get it back.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Here's Reeves after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Hayes with the screen for Russell. Sinks the triple. He's got 10.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. You have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and you have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. For 3, Gordon, and he's good on the 3 ball. Gordon's got it all tied up now for the 76ers. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Clippers. Russell with a wide open look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Lowry with the ball. Here's the teardrop. And it's Russell with the rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well. Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
Shoots from 14. Rebounded by the Lakers. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Hachimura in the corner. James outside. Back to Russell. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Good on the triple. Maxey's got 9.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Martin is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Lowry. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. And now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Anthony Davis is doing. David.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. And this is a huge blow. This wasn't the best roster in the NBA coming into the season. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's LeBron. 32 points for him last game against Memphis.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix. The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Now, here's Maxey. He shoots again, and the layup is up and in. And now a 10-point 76ers lead. Maxey's gone an even 50% from the field, shooting 6 for 12. Christie the pass to Vincent. Looking to end the run. The rebound by Yabusele. 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Lakers have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Pass to Vincent. Banked in off the glass. Here's Maxey. He's got 16. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. For 3, Oubre. Rebounded by the Lakers.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
James, a screen on Maxey. Vincent misses.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Now Maxey. There's a screen. There's the 3. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. checked in for Los Angeles. Russell comes in for Gabe Vincent. Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia. Gordon comes in for Kyle Lowry. Lakers trail by 11. Russell passes to James. Here's Christie. Pass to LeBron. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Now the 76ers with it. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And here's Oubre. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Alton Connect picks one up.
And we know Oubre's not shot. When he gets in there, he's going to draw fouls against those defenders.
Free throw, good, Oubre. Clark, we've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch. Oubre able to get here a lot with how aggressive he is with the ball in his hand.
Pass to Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Strong to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
The offensive rebound. And Drummond throws it down.
One of the key components of Drummond's game, he's an intimidating presence on the offensive glass.
Pass to Connect. Here's Christie. Russell with it. Here's the 3. Oubre pulls it in.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Russell. Outside, Martin. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Gordon against Christie. 13 feet away. And Drummond kicks to Oubre. On the wing, Eric Gordon. Martin with a screen on Christie. Tries yet again. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got 8 points.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
You've often heard it said that sometimes it boils down to who wants it, but who wants it is also tied to putting yourself in position to go get it.
Here's Connect. After Eric Gordon's bucket. Hachimura, no good. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Maxey finds Drummond. Left side, Gordon. That 3 off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Oh, James absorbed the hit on the drop.
Nice work on the floater there. James has added that over the years and knows exactly when he needs to use it.
Outside, Gordon. Oubre for 3. Christie with the rebound. Christie's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Russell. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Shoots it up. And it falls over the rim and in. Hachimura's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Los Angeles. Outside Gordon. Pass to Drummond. Outside Martin. Fires the three. A rebound by the Lakers. Russell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. LeBron outside. Merciless inside. Merciless James.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Some changes here for the Lakers. Anthony Davis comes in for LeBron. And it's Austin Reeves in for Connect. And then for Philadelphia, Martin, he's checked in for Caleb Martin. Paul George comes in for Oubre. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Maxey. Philadelphia leading by 6. Lowry looking around. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Davis. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Martin the pass to George. Over Christie. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Martin. 9 points for George.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
To the left side wing. Back to Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. From outside the arc. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Outside Martin. Back to Lowry. Outside for George. They get it back. Now here is Martin. Outside, George. Martin with a screen on Christie. The 3 from George. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. To the inside. Hachimura the pass to Russell. Goes up from the top of the key. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. Goes back up. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And George, here we go. Kicks it out to Gordon. Lets it go with a 3. They get the rebound.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Good on the 3-point shot. Gordon's got 11.
You know, Gordon has always been a guy who could knock down the 3, and his attempts increased significantly, though, when he headed to Houston, and he is rock solid from deep.
Now here is Hachimura. 5 points in the game. It's tipped. It's stolen by Martin. To the middle. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Lowry is a fearless scorer despite his lack of size, and he's never one to back away from the trees inside.
Lakers passing it around. Christie kicks to Hachimura. Pass to Reeves. 6 to shoot. Now Russell. Three-pointer. Again, Russell missing. Down low. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
You know, Drummond always looks like he's trying to tear the basket down when he dunks.
Reeves the pass to Russell. Back to Reeves. And here's Davis for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's the drive. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in. Gordon's got the lead up to 14 now for Philadelphia.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
Wow. Love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. And here is Drummond after D'Angelo Russell hitting the 3. Lowry kicks to George. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Lakers trail by 11. Inside, here's Christie. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Gordon against Reeves. Pass to Drummond. Here's George. Lays it up off the glass. George has got 4 points this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And so that's the end of the first half. 76ers on top as they end the second quarter with a big 11-3 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, big first half, a lot of energy. What are you guys doing differently tonight?
With active hands on the defensive end, it really got us all hyped up. And, you know, it translates to the offensive end as well, too. So, you know, we're looking real good right now. We just got to put it together in the second half, too.
Transition really working well for you in the first half, Andre. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
These young fellas have been hot. Usually, I'd say it's too soon to tell much, but right now, they're balling.
The talent on display is undeniable. The endurance part, though, open question.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Well, obviously, they saw a weakness they wanted to exploit. Ran their guys to the offensive glass with great success, Shaq.
Yeah, they also have the personnel to do it. Even when you block these dudes out, they find a way.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Philadelphia leading by 13. The guard spots filled by Russell and Reeves. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Pass to Davis. That one's not going to go. Good D by Drummond.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
James, a screen on Maxey. And that's a foul called on Kenyon Martin. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Russell against Maxey. 5 to shoot. Russell with the bucket.
Guys absolutely feeling it. When Russell heats up, showtime.
Outside Gordon. Outside Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
James, the pass to Hachimura. Gordon against Reeves. Pass to Davis. Looking to end his cold spell. Russell feeling it out a bit. From outside, off the mark. Martin against LeBron. And here's Gordon. 16 points for him. Fires for 3. And Maxey with the basket on the assist by Eric Gordon. Maxey's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the 76ers. Gordon against Reeves. Outside Russell. Over Maxey. Russell with the bucket. Russell's got 4 this quarter.
You know, we've seen a big jump from Russell in terms of his production. Now he's a legitimate scorer who can dominate a game with his offense.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Pass to Drummond. Outside, George. Shoots over Hachimura. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Please welcome to the floor, the Lakers home squad. Let them hear you. On the floor, your hype squad. It's T-shirt time, everybody. Who wants one?
Check out Tyrese Maxey here. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season put up about 26 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. LeBron outside. Pass to Davis. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Drummond's outside. Maxey. Over LeBron. Maxey, no good. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. And again, the Lakers, no good.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Here's Gordon. Up again. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. The 76ers, number 1.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
Russell against Maxey. Fires from deep. And D'Angelo Russell with the 3. Russell's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
And that one drops for him.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
James dishes to Davis. Looking to get it going, and he sinks the layup. Davis has got 8 points.
AD just shoving past the inside contact that time. Powerful move getting it done.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
The first one falls.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
He is a monster on the glass, but Andre Drummond doesn't just have size. He's also developed really good timing and instincts that help elevate his game.
Here's Russell. Pass to Davis. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 29 points. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Reeves the pass to Russell. And here is Hachimura. Pass to Davis. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Maxey kicks to Gordon. Drummond with a screen on Reeves. Gordon with it, and Hachimura picks him up defensively. Here's Drummond. That shot, no good. Davis with some nice D. Maxey against Russell. Pass to James. Five on the clock. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Philadelphia leading by 20. And now the fast break, George with the ball.
And George is very good in how he leaks out in transition, times it perfectly, and really creates high percentage shots for himself as a result.
And Russell gets it to go. Russell's got 9 points now in just the second half.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
And here's Gordon from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Russell from long range. Cans it from downtown. Russell's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Making opportunities. Maxey smartly using the pick and roll to create for his team.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Davis. Now Russell. He's covered by Maxey. Russell, no good. Philadelphia leading by 22. And he lobs it up. And stolen by James. Hachimura the pass to Russell. Over Maxey. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Philadelphia's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Reeves outside. Hachimura with it. He has 5. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Martin with it. Defended by Reeves. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Austin Reeves.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Guys, they've done everything they can in this one to just dominate that backboard offensively and keeping control of the ball and then converting.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And that one falls for Martin. And some changes here for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for James. Connect comes in for Rui Hachimura. Christie subbed in for Austin Reeves. Then for the 76ers, Oubre's checked in for Andre Drummond. And it's Lowry in for Maxey. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Los Angeles has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Christie the pass to Russell. And it's Davis at the elbow. And it goes down 2 points. That's 10 points for Davis.
I know Davis would prefer to get it inside, but he's making the most of his mid-range chance.
Martin with a screen on Christie. Pass to Martin. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for Russell. Then for the 76ers, Abusele comes in for Martin. And Martin subbed in for Gordon. Clock at 6. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Shot on the wing. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Davis with a screen on Lowry. Here's Vincent. Here's Davis. The rebound by Yabusele. Yabusele's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's George. Here he goes.
George, a devastating finisher with momentum behind him. He doesn't let anything get in his way on the drive. He's right to the rack.
Here's Vincent. Davis with a screen on Lowry. Here's Vincent. No good on the 3. Philadelphia's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the 3rd quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Pass to Lowry. Here's Oubre, defended by Christie. Oubre kicks to Yabusele. And here's George for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
The 76ers shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. And finished off by Martin.
Lowry's a do-it-all point guard for sure. Passing, scoring, defense, he checks all the boxes.
Lakers shooting a meager 37% for the game. Here's Vincent, now recovering. Pass to Davis. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Here's George, and he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 19 points.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Vincent, the pass to Christie. Pass to connect. Just 5 on the clock. Vincent finds Davis. Davis can't get that one to fall. Oubre for 3. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. Caleb Martin out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Lowry. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Yabusele in at the 5, roaming the paint. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And the 76ers with possession. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Pass to Maxey. Takes the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
3 points.
Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. Now Vincent. Here's Christie. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Lowry against Christie. Pass to Maxey. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
The mid-range jumper has really been a vital part of LeBron's game in the second half of his career.
Outside, Maxey. Oubre outside.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Benson with it. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Christie against Lowry. Pass to Maxey. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
No clue where that pass is going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Lakers making a switch here. Koloko's checked in. Jackson, he's checked in for the 76ers. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Lowry setting the pick for Jackson. And stolen by LeBron. Here's Christie to the wing right side. Connect with a wide open look. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And when you need a bucket from outside, Connect is your man.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Martin. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Connect. Lakers working the ball around now. Clock at 4. Spins. LeBron, good.
For all his strength and power, James can also be extremely graceful, throwing off the defender with a really nice move there.
And another turnover here by Philadelphia. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Sunday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Tuesday, they'll take on Karl-Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And, you know, it hadn't been a good stretch for them lately, but that can all change when they come back home. Nothing cures a slide in the standings quite like a healthy home stretch.
Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Gabe Vincent. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Bounce pass, Russell. Here's Connect. Misses the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside for Lowry. Here's McCain. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
And the first one drops.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
So he gets them both. The Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Christie with the screen on Lowry. Russell from long range drills the 3-pointer. Russell's got 15 points in just the second half.
Sliding and gliding off the pick and roll, Russell makes the smart choice to take it himself.
Here's McCain. And he makes good on the layup. McCain's got 4 this quarter.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
LeBron passes to Russell. So, Greg, you played the point. In Create a Player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Martin with a screen on Christie. Back to Lowry. Here's the floater. It's rebounded by Hayes. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Russell passes to Hayes. Here's Christie. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Oubre's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the right side. Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Lowry. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
For 3, a three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Hayes with the screen for Russell. Pass to connect. LeBron against Martin. Missed it for the 8th time in 15 tries from the floor. Philadelphia's gone 2 or 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. To the inside. Here's McCain. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. We know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
And it's Russell missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Yabusele. Oubre outside. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The 11-footer. Oubre pulls it in.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Makes it off the glass.
Crafty and cash it in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
LeBron outside. The rebound by Yabusele. Yabusele's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Oubre on the wing. Outside Lowry. Back to Oubre. Pass to Lowry. Lets the 3 fly. The Lakers with the rebound. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Russell kicks to LeBron. Back when you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future. And also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he struggled so mightily.
76ers have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Pass to Oubre. Back to Lowry. They set the pick over Russell. Another miss by Philadelphia.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Lowry passes to Martin. 1:44 left in the game. To the middle. Here's Yabusele. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Yabusele's got 4 points in the quarter.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pass to Hachimura. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Philadelphia.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And ever when important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Tyrese Maxey.
Boy, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
James, the pass to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James.
The big fella spotting up, and AD more than capable of knocking it down.
And so the 76ers can now just hold on to the ball. Outside Lowry. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Paul, a great team effort defensively. So what were your points of emphasis?
You know, we do a great job of helping one another and being in gaps. And, you know, if we're going to get beat, it's going to have to be, you know, beaten by contested shots and the ball being swung. You know, so that's what we have to do. We have to sit down, guard guys, and, you know, make them play on the offensive end as a team.
Well, y'all were real disruptive tonight, man, and it led to the win. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.